What's good, everyone? Welcome back to another reaction video. Today we're reacting to something a bit different. And I don't know how true this title is. This is the designers who should go to hell for their ideas. Now, I don't know if anything in the world honestly needs to be part of this list, but I guess I'm going to find out. It was on recommendations for YouTube, and I just decided, why not? I'll check out the previous parts later, but for now, I'm checking out this one. Haven't seen it, don't know anything about it, so yeah. So, with this said, I hope you enjoyed this reaction video. If you did, hit the like button down below, hit the subscribe button to support the channel, support the content provided, and so on and so forth. Hit the notification button, be notified immediately when a new video comes out. The link to this video will be down in the description below, so be sure to give the creator of this video some love and support for the video they made. And if you have any videos you'd like to recommend, leave it down in the comment section below, and I'll react to it as soon as possible. So with this said, let's start this video.
Modern designs should be aesthetically pleasing, practical,
True.
functional, or none of these things, depending on how much you hate humanity. From playgrounds that have clearly been designed by people who despise children, to toilets with very, very threatening auras. The blight of bad design. With that, let's take a look at even more designers who need to go straight to hell for their ideas.
Okay.
Have you ever bought a product with one of those little plastic windows in the packaging that gives you a glimpse of what's inside? Allows you to see exactly what you're buying, doesn't it? Makes you trust the product inside, right? Well, not always, as one poor kid discovered. They received Shimmer and Sparkle's really big Shambhala bracelet set for their birthday. When they pulled the plastic tray out from the box, they were greeted with this. How misleading is the size of this plastic tray and box compared to the pitiful amount of beads it actually contains? Now, I didn't think any designer in their right mind would be this heartless, and so I figured it must be photoshopped.
What the frick?
No. Other listings of this kit online show the exact same waste of plastic. With a design that deceptive, I think this company might need to change their name to Shammer and Sparkle. Now, I can just about forgive.
Okay, that was misleading, but wasn't something to go to HIFL.
I can't forgive those who mess with my perception of food through its packaging. For example, take a look at this delicious Kobe beef steak. Kobe beef is from Kobe, Japan, and is one of the highest quality beefs out there, with an average steak costing roughly $200.
Damn.
This steak was less than $30, according to Reddit poster Raw Ghee. I wonder why. Oh, I see. They just used the packaging sleeve to hide the empty section, making it look like this was way more than there actually was. So it seems like a bargain until you get home and slide that sleeve off to reveal all the disappointment waiting beneath. I bet it's never even been to Kobe either. When it comes
Probably
to food,
not.
I always
But again, that's not something to go to HIFL hockey stick for.
Or at least, I thought I did. After seeing this, I'm no longer sure. From one angle, it looks full of filling, but whoever made it just stuffed one side to make it seem like a fulfilling meal.
Okay, that's just lazy work, to be honest.
But now,
nothing to really to go HIFL hockey stick.
Dairy, maybe I should go vegan. This vegan mince seems like the real deal. It even promises an incredible hack, or maybe that's just referring to the packaging, considering this is how much mince you actually get. You might be thinking it's just been squished down. Nope. The wax paper underneath reveals this is exactly how much mince you are meant to get. Like vegan food wasn't enough joke already. Speaking of jokes, if you want more content that'll keep you entertained and informed, be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons down below. Alright, shameless self-plug over. What design crime have we got next? Our society isn't great at adapting to the needs of those with disabilities. And before you start arguing down
Hang at
here,
home.
let's feast your eyes on this incredible design fail.
What's
This
that?
is tactile paving, designed to help guide those with visual impairments to the road. Except the path's unhelpfully interrupted by a massive bench. Forget being designed to help the disabled, this path seems to have been designed to give someone a disability.
What
As has
the
this one.
frick?
Apparently, this is meant to be some sort of wheelchair ramp, but I don't believe that for an instant.
Huh?
First, this thing is so steep it'd be impossible to control your speed on the way down. And second, it's a good foot off the ground at the end, meaning anyone wheeling down here would be flung straight into that wall. So either this has a totally different purpose, or it's been made for some extreme wheelchairing. While that last image might have...
Okay, the previous two, lazy work and... Yeah, just lazy work and just being a complete a-hole. It's not something to go to HEFL hockey for. Going to jail for life, well, multiple lives, and such similar to it, yeah. Going to HEFL hockey stick, I think that's a bit too far.
made the stairs look like a safe option, these stairs look like they lead straight to hell.
What
The
the
patterns make it
frick?
impossible to see where one step stops and the next one starts. I think I'll take my chances on the wheelchair ramp of certain death. A bathroom should be a relaxing space
No, it's
where
just
you can
stupid
get
right
on with
there.
your business in peace. This was not a thought shared by whoever designed the stalls of these toilets, however. Why have the doors been installed so high up that they give a full view of anyone sitting down on the john? What was the thought process here? Now, I know American toilet cubicles have absurdly wide gaps built into them to make mopping the floor easier and to discourage people from doing naughty things in there. But with a gap this high, why bother attaching the door at all? Although it could always be worse. Over at the Wroclaw University of Science and Technology, this designer decided that the entire outside world needed not only a view, but also a seat for the bathroom show. For such a prestigious university, you'd think they'd have designed their toilets a little smarter. Or less pervy, at the very least. But no matter
Yeah,
how
but that's not
freaky
something to go
public
HE hockey
bathrooms
stick
may
for.
be,
That's
they'll never
definitely
compare to the weirdness you'll find inside some
multiple
homes with
accounts for
whatever's going on
prison
here.
and such.
Reddit user LZ8 was viewing a house when they spotted this god-awful excuse for an ensuite bathroom. Whoever built it clearly didn't assume privacy would ever be an issue, or creepiness. Imagine taking a shower while someone else was using the toilet. Blech. I prefer to keep a little mystery in my relationships. Thank you very much. Design can be bad. The men among us know that public urinal design can get so much worse.
I've seen worse.
Case in point,
like the bathroom and like the shower and the toilet being in the same place. I've seen worse, so yeah. Worse designs, I've seen worse. Personal experience, I've seen worse from that, so if anything, it's just more concerning that they just left the design that way. But yeah, I've seen worse, so I'm not gonna really say it can go to HE hockey stick, because again, I've seen worse bathrooms than that.
this nightmare. Apparently, this is someone's freshly remodeled work bathroom. I really hope there were more than just 2 urinals there, otherwise 2 desperate work buddies might end up cheek to cheek, trying not to cross the streams. For all the ladies out there who understand, trust me when I say this is way too close for comfort.
Okay, I'll admit.
Okay, that last design might have just been a slight oversight, but it's
Yeah,
weird to see how the
yeah,
design
that
of
bit,
this
but it's
urinal was
a little
never
freaked up
approved for
though.
use. The parts of the bowl
The
protecting our
fuck?
shoes from drips have been removed. It's been designed like this to encourage men to get closer to the bowl so that the drips don't go everywhere. Okay, that's pretty logical thinking. But then
Guess.
surely anyone using it just gets a lot of splashback? So instead of getting pee on the floor, you get pee all over your legs. Brilliant. I hate it.
Yeah, I hate
The
it.
best, worst toilet designs of all are those built on major misjudgments, like this. It's not entirely clear what the line of thinking was here. Maybe this cubicle
Again,
is
not
too
something to go
tiny to
to
put a
HE
toilet
double a
against the
hockey
wall.
stick, but
Maybe the waste hole in the floor had already been cut out and the plumber forgot to account for the size of the cistern. Well, whatever it was, simply cutting 2 huge holes into the wall is some serious redneck engineering. I'm guessing that the
yeah,
moisture
whoever made
leaking
that
into
is
the
actually
walls
an
is gonna
idiot.
make this one massive mold farm in just a few months. Well, that was clearly a crap idea. As you can see, that's not even the
Clever.
worst of these tragic toilet designs. Back in 2017, the Silut Vidunas Gymnasium in Lithuania
Mm,
released these
okay.
photos of its new toilet facilities. Safe to say the internet freaked out. No partitions, no privacy, and worst of all, no toilet roll. What the heck did this gymnasium expect its patrons to do? Lock eyes with the people on the bowls opposite them as they gingerly take off a sock? Thankfully, no. These toilets had just been installed and were waiting on their water to be connected and their stalls to be built around them. Lucky for Lithuania. Elsewhere in the world, simple oversights can
Yeah,
lead to some
I wait
seriously
that
awkward
bit
urinal designs.
till it was
This urinal
discussed.
has been rotated 90 degrees to allow the two
And
on
hate it.
either
I
side
actually hate it. That's
for
just very
some
dumb.
reason. So, whoever's brave enough to use it isn't just showing off their junk to the world from the side, they're also peeking over into their neighbor's stall. That's pretty pervy, no matter how you look at it.
True.
For all the public restroom designs that make
Okay, the first half, it just wasn't finished yet. It wasn't finished yet. Other half, though, yeah, it's just someone getting fired and probably sued. Not something to go HE double a hockey stick. Ruin someone's business career? Yes. Going down there? No.
you uncomfortable, there are a few private ones that are downright cursed. Over in Mexico, Diego
Okay.
Silva Arquitectos
Ooh,
designed a
nice
nice house
house.
perched on top of an old colonial building, which had a huge 15-story lift shaft built into it.
Hate it now.
Most normal architects would have bricked it up or maybe converted it into a storage space, but
True.
this studio decided to build a bathroom over it and insert a glass floor. Anyone on the porcelain throne would have been faced with a 150-foot drop straight down. Well, it'd scare the shit out of you, that's for sure. As
Okay,
bad as toilet designs
that's
can
people
be,
just being
basements
dumbasses.
can be even worse. Over in England, one office decided that their bathroom sinks didn't need to be big, and so made what looks like child-sized basins for their adult employees.
Okay,
What
that's
is
just them
this?
being
A sink for
dumbasses.
ants? Or maybe that guy just has really, really big hands. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments.
I don't
A
know,
weirdly small sink isn't
but
the worst
it's
issue
really
you could
dumb.
have in a public bathroom, though. You could walk into a toilet and be confronted with this. I really, really wish I had an answer for why someone thought this was an okay thing to create.
Okay, that, that right there is an idea of whoever even had the guts to do that needs to go to frickin' hell. It's perverted, it's frickin' disgusting, and for all those sick freaks out there that might get a sick kink out of doing whatever the heck they want with it, that is something that the creator has to go to HE for. That is downright horrifying and disgusting.
But I don't. All I can say is no matter how bad the mess you make in that bathroom is, it'll never be worth washing your hands in that sink. While that last sink was overtly terrible, this one makes me itch for a different reason. Why would someone build a cabinet at that angle so that it pokes out in the middle of the room? Perhaps this is my need for neatness shining through, but I
Yeah,
hate that it isn't built against the wall like the rest of them. When
true.
this was posted to Reddit,
I can't
a
agree with
kitchen
that.
designer commented that this person likely bought a dishwasher without checking the size of it and tried to jam it in there. After realizing it didn't fit, and that remodeling the cabinets would be pricey, they just stuck it in at an angle and pretended like nothing was wrong. Well, I'm sorry to say that it was wrong. So
Yes.
wrong.
Yes, it
Not even
was.
the worst. Wait, no, that's not the worst because this exists. Okay, stay with me so that it feels less like I'm having a stroke. But I think the reason someone did this is because of a water supply issue. In order to get a washing machine to work, it has to be connected to a water supply and drainage pipe. However, if you have limited water supply points in your property, but still really want a washing machine, you have to compromise. And so that, I'm guessing, is why this person has a washing machine linked to their bathroom that now lives in their wall. On the plus side, their house now has a vibrate mode. Now, you'd assume playgrounds would be
No,
pretty
that's
easy
actually
to
sad. The
design.
previous one was
Just
just
throw in a few monkey
depressing,
bars, slides, and teeter-totters, and you're good to go. Unless
I
you hired a
guess.
total psychopath to build your playground, in which case you get slides like this. I feel so sorry for every little boy that tried this derpy slide out. Ooh, ouch.
That's not even a
Why wouldn't you just stick
slide.
with a normal slide that has sides? You know, something like. Actually, I take it back. That's not a slide, it's a death drop.
Yeah, that's just someone being an idiot, getting a lawsuit. Previous one, at least it has the direction of a slide, but the only problem I can really say with it is they're idiots. That's really it. At least the first one looked like it could actually do something and didn't look like it can cause death.
You can just about see from the lines of paint on the legs that it has been pulled out of the ground. If those were in the ground, I imagine the slide itself would be at a more reasonable angle, a lot
Uh,
less like a
that makes
death trap.
sense.
This, on the other hand, is hard to justify. No matter how I look at it,
Okay,
it
yeah,
looks like it was
that's
designed to
tough.
be a straight 90-degree drop. A playground ride called Baby's First Head Injury, maybe? Well, even if that kid did bump their noggin playing on that slide, it'd be better than the headache they'd get from looking at this thing. It looks like Mr. Banana here really shouldn't be allowed within 100 feet of any public playground, thanks to that
Yep,
wildly inappropriate slide placement.
that's number
But it could
two.
always be worse, thanks to the power of Photoshop. Oh, God. Who even thinks of these things? A cheese grater slide? I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy, let alone a kid. And while it doesn't actually exist, it's almost better than playground features that do
Okay,
exist, like this.
that's
Okay, maybe I went to different playgrounds than everyone else when I was a kid, but
three.
I have no idea what this is meant to be. Is it a really weird bench, part of some strange game, a cry for help? What am I looking at here? Please,
This is the
someone,
third one. This
anyone,
is the third
tell
one
me
that
what this
goes
is down in the
that
comments below.
that its creator needs to go to HE
As bad as that
for because
bizarre bench thing is, though, it's
that's
not as
that's
suggestive
fucked
as
up.
this poor bounce house pirate. Seems he's suffering from a little cutlass dysfunction, if you know what I mean. He's not getting enough air into his blow-up sword, and he really couldn't be holding it in a worse place, could he? Working out is a great way to
Okay, that's the
improve your
design
fitness,
flaw,
change your body shape, and get
not
ripped. You
HE
know what it
double
can't
L.
do? Change your race. Although that didn't stop an old business called Fast Fitness over in Australia from
Uh
advertising
huh.
that it can. There was either a monumental miscommunication between this gym and the advertising agency, or this is the before versus after transformation of the century. Science says that people with more symmetrical faces are considered more attractive compared to those like me, who are unsymmetrical. I'm sure there's some truth to that, but when you're confronted with it on a shop display like this, it's hilariously unnerving. Fortunately, this
Mm-hmm.
is just a mirror image of one side of this model's face, not a man's attempt to create the perfect woman gone wrong. Imagine seeing this weirdly wide face on the side of these shelves, assuming it was just a design flaw, before turning around and seeing a woman with this exact face standing next to you. Holy cow. Never needed to lock your door to get a little privacy? Well, be thankful you don't live in this house. Despite not having one but two locks, the mastermind who installed these locks failed to consider that this is a sliding door. Yep, no privacy to be found here. Unless this family paid for someone to install the illusion of privacy, in which case, money well spent. Is there anything more frustrating
That's
than when products
ridiculously
come in
stupid.
redundant packaging? Like when Amazon delivers what you ordered in a box 100 times the size of the product, or when you buy something that turns out to be mostly empty. It's just been made to seem like there'll be much more
Yeah, I
storage
had the
inside.
bigger box
Well, one of our
problem
amazing
before
viewers, James Inns,
multiple
might have found the worst
multiple
example of
times.
them all. He sent me through this photo of some medication he has to take. The only thing is, it's one pill that comes with not one, not two, but four different layers of packaging. What's so
What?
wrong with the blister pack? Why does each pill have to be individually packaged and protected like this? I know children that don't receive as many layers of protection as these pills do. Is there a super important medical reason for this that I don't know about? Let me know down in the comments.
I don't
As
know.
wasteful
I'll
as
have
that
to
pill
look
packaging
into
was,
that one
I think I
myself.
might have found something even worse. This is supposed to be a pot of eyeliner. Yet the amount of
What?
eyeliner that's actually in here is that coin-sized divot that barely makes up 1/3 of the tub. While having a bigger pot helps people keep hold
You're
of it, why wouldn't
you're
the
kidding me,
company just
right?
fill the whole pot with eyeliner instead of wasting all that space? Why does this make me so mad? I don't even wear eyeliner. At least, not on weekdays. Speaking of eyeliner, the
Eh?
big black eyes and adorable features of the panda makes it a perfect animal to turn into a variety of merchandise.
True.
But when this person bought some fun-looking panda candy, they were left tasting disappointment. Which
Uh,
visual designer thought only printing a panda on the see-through packaging was a good idea? Without it, there's literally no way to tell this was ever meant to be a panda pop. I guess this designer was sick of panda-ing to consumers. Have you ever picked something up and
I
used it
mean,
before realizing it was something else?
that
I
was
know,
just a
I've
jerk
ended
move,
up
to
with
be
shaving
honest.
cream in my pits rather than deodorant more times than I can count. Not the end of the world, but picking this up thinking it was a tasty beverage and trying to drink it definitely would be.
What
Even though
do
the
you
color
mean?
and name makes it look like a delicious orange drink,
Floor
this is
cleaner. It says
actually
right there.
floor cleaner. Ah, yes, the forbidden orange juice, now with the added taste of bleach. To become a licensed
The label's
architect,
right
you
there. If
need
you
to
actually thought it
take
was a
several
drink, then
exams and
you're
have
pretty
a
dumb.
hard-earned degree under your belt. So you'd expect most architects to be pretty smart, right? Or maybe the
And
one who
to a
designed this
degree.
house in Indianapolis was just having a bad day. They designed it to have two sets of double doors at the front.
What?
Pretty odd choice, but necessary, seeing how one of them is blocked off entirely by a huge set of stairs. What I wouldn't give to see the look on the architect's face when they realized what they'd done. Kinda makes you wonder what else might be wrong with this place. Still,
True.
that's not as bad as some of the designs you find in public
You
buildings.
can pretty much
This
fix
fool
it, I
managed to
guess.
install a fan in the ceiling without realizing the blades were hilariously obstructed. Maybe that's not actually a fan. Maybe it's the school's self-destruct device. With the push of a button, the fan tears through those support beams and brings down the whole school. Hey, problem solved. Well, we can only
That
hope
was
that
the
the same sort
dumbest
of
thing I ever saw.
self-destruct mechanism is in place at this mall. Otherwise, I might tear it apart brick by brick myself. Why on God's green earth would you install a row of lights like that? Was it so hard to space them evenly and make them line up? The part of me that likes neat, tidy lines is screaming incoherently deep down in my soul.
I can kind of
While
agree with
that
that.
lighting design was nothing but chaos, at least an attempt at effort was made here. There are still public buildings like schools and libraries that have wall clocks
True.
hooked up to their mains system. Great if you often forget to change the batteries. Horrible if something needs to be inserted in front of them, like a whacking great pole. Whoever spent their time
Oh
painting
my
over that
gosh.
pole and adding in the clock numbers has more patience and understanding than I ever will.
I can agree
I
with
wonder if
that.
the person who created those unmovable clocks also decided just not to move this sign. Found inside the
Oh my
Minneapolis-St.
freaking
Paul
gosh.
International Airport, it seems a little temporary building work and an entirely immovable sign led to this incredible compromise. I'd like to assume that people are smart enough to figure out what the sign says, but I imagine airport staff get asked for directions a lot while this sign isn't in full view.
Oh, that was
While we're on the
cringe.
topic of airports, have you ever booked a window seat on a plane only to be greeted with a noticeable lack of window? Well, if you've been
Honestly, I would be
incorrect,
happy
booking a
for
window
that.
seat doesn't guarantee you'll get a window. If you're flying economy, you should know your part of the plane has been designed to fit the most people in per flight possible. This allows the airlines to make the most money possible. As such, aircrafts have been refitted and modified over the years to fit more rows of seats in, so their windows don't always line up with the rows of seats inside. Looks like I'll be booking aisle seats from here on. Have you ever been
That's
so
fine to
hot in a
me.
room that you've thrown all the windows open? Well,
Yeah.
while you enjoy your breeze, spare a thought for the poor guy who had these two windows installed in his home. Closed, they look fine, but only one can ever open at a time thanks to the way they've been placed. What a pain. Get it? Window pane?
Uh,
Well, you can't hate me more than I already hate myself. At
that
this
one was a
point,
bit funny.
almost everyone alive knows what this is, a lateral flow test. You
I
swab in
never
your
knew, so I
nostrils
can't
and
say.
tonsils, you dunk your swab into some sterile solution, pop a few drops on this thing, and within a couple of minutes, you know if you've got the dreaded COVID-19. One line good, two lines bad.
Oh, I had
Easy.
something else.
But have you ever wondered what lies beyond the plastic casing? Because opening it up is pretty surprising. There's just one teeny tiny strip of paper in all that plastic. Considering that billions of these tests have been taken all around the world and that only negative ones can be recycled, that's a massive waste of plastic, isn't it? Despite looking like a big middle finger to the environment, these tests have actually been very purposefully designed. The strip works best when laid level. The results can be easily interpreted. The drops always land in a specific location, and it's large enough so that even those who are old or have disabilities can handle them with ease. Pretty
Okay.
ingenious to think a product has been designed with so many factors in mind, even if the environment does hate us for it. Which of these designers did you think
Huh.
deserves to suffer for their crimes against common sense? And have you witnessed any design crimes of your own? Let me know down in the comments below, and as always, thanks for watching.
Okay, that was so dumb right there. Like there were so many things to sue people on, like, and so many things that was dumb, and so many things that, oh my freaking gosh. I have to admit though, uh, this, this, and this are the three things I found in this video that deserves what the title says. Cause Oh my freaking gosh. No one, and I mean no one, should need to see that. That is freaked up beyond anything else. Anything could be claimed as a design choice, something that is sympathetic because some people don't really have the money to do some of the stuff they can fix, like repairs, like putting a new dishwasher and putting in a washing machine, trying to connect it to water lines and all that. I can get that. That's sympathetic, and I feel bad for people who had to go through that. Some design choices are just really dumb, and I feel like the people who did them are just really lazy and retarded. Just saying, because wow, that was just dumb. Well, I won't say that they all deserve the tile on top. I have to admit that this is freaking stupid. I think I lost a few brain cells here and there. So, yeah, this is freaking dumb. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video, despite the dumb things that we just witnessed today. And if you enjoyed this reaction video, hit the like button down below. Hit the subscribe button to support the channel, support the content provided, and so on and so forth. Hit the notification button to be notified immediately when new video comes out. And tell me which designs here you feel like deserves the honor of going to HIFL hockey stick, because I already made my choices. You know them. And in all honesty, I'm sticking to them because these options really do. My three choices really deserves to go to HIFL. Uh-huh. If you want to see this video yourself, it's going to be down in the description below. Be sure to give the creators some love and support for the video they made. Other than that, I'll see you all next time. Bye.